Awesome. Thank you, Victor. And I actually have another live question. I think it was Clarissa Duran. I'm not sure where they're at. You could go ahead and unmute yourself.
Good evening, Victor and everyone else. My name is Clarissa Duran, and I am coming to you tonight to ask you a question that is really important to me. I have been a person who has been part of the lower economic for a long time, and I also work with a lot of youth, and I'm wondering whether you support raising the minimum wage at the federal level.
Thank you, Clarissa. I appreciate that question. The answer to that is absolutely. And I want to once again reiterate what we were talking about earlier today when it came to the sub-minimum wage. We cannot overlook the fact that there are individuals they're just individuals, New Mexicans who are living with disabilities, and it is legal to pay them a lower minimum wage. And we need to not forget that there are tipped employees that work in the food service industry that are also allowed to pay a lower minimum wage. I believe in lifting the minimum wage for everybody. That needs to be a priority. And if that approach is phased in, it needs to be aggressively phased in quickly so that we can achieve $15 an hour, because it's ridiculous. And I think you'll all agree with me that there are far too many individuals in our community who are working 3 jobs and still can't afford to put food on the table, still have to pick between whether or not they are going to go buy the medicine that they need to feel healthy or whether they're going to pay their light or gas bill. That is the reality for far too many New Mexicans. And so we need to make sure that we are raising the minimum wage and making sure that we are providing a living wage for every single New Mexican, for every single American in this country. And we cannot afford to wait to do this. I am disappointed in the Democratic senators who voted against including that within the COVID proposal. We as a nation, as a Democrats, should be disappointed. We have every right to feel that way. And until we begin to deliver for the New Mexicans, for the Americans who need it the most, then we are letting communities down. We are letting far too many individuals down. I spoke to earlier today about my staff, and I'm very proud. Proud is the right word. I am very proud of the fact that we pay every single member of our team a living wage. That is a priority. We should all live our values and demonstrate those values. And I'm proud to do that on this campaign. We need to make sure that we are raising the minimum wage to $15 an hour. We need to do it aggressively. We need to do it soon. It needs to be a priority. It can no longer be put on the back burner. I'm very proud of the work that I did at the state level to pass an increase in the minimum wage during the 2019 legislative session, despite the fact that it was stalled, despite the fact that there were Democrats in the legislature that said that we should move on, that was dead for that legislative session. That didn't set well with me. And so I pushed it across the finish line. You have my commitment that in Congress, I will fight like hell to make sure that we get a $15 an hour minimum wage passed across the finish line in whatever package that we need to put it in. But I will be tireless in that effort. Thanks, Clarissa.